Hey guys, my name is Drew. I did a couple YouTube videos a couple years ago and they got kind of big, and but the volume was really bad with my webcam, so you can't really hear anything that I was saying. Anyway, I kind of wanted to start over with a new channel, so this is my channel. I'm gonna talk about all kinds of topics that anyone that has anything they want to ask me about. I definitely talk about those topics. I guess this is gonna be centered on my life. Um, it seems that some people find my life interesting. Um, I don't know why. Maybe it is interesting. Maybe it's not. I'm not trying to say that it is. I'm just a normal person. But I have had some interesting experiences, and hopefully, if some of my experiences can help someone else, then that would be great. Um, so, let's see. I am a gay guy who lives in Atlanta, and I moved up here from Savannah um, to go to graduate school. I got my degree, and now I'm looking for a job. Um, it's kind of hard to find a job right now because everyone either wants you to have 10 years of experience, or they want you to know everything you can possibly know about your profession. And so, of course, if you're entry level and you're trying to find a job and you've been to school for 8 years and this is your opportunity to start your profession, it's really difficult because you don't have 10 years experience and you don't know everything there is to know about your profession because you haven't really had a chance to get your hands dirty. Um, but I think it's the nature of the supply and demand of the economy. The employers just think that they can get away with anything right now. There's millions of people looking for work, and so they can have their cake and eat it too. But what they don't realize is that how they treat people looking for a job right now is basically their future consumers, their future you know people that they'll be doing business with. And so, I mean, if an employer can't have the courtesy to at least send me an email to say, thank you for applying for this job, um, we found someone better, or, anything, then I'm not going to want to do business with that company in the future, if there are several companies I can do business with. So, I mean, when you apply for like 400 jobs the summer after you graduate, and you get 2 emails 6 months later from 2 companies out of the 400 jobs you applied for, it makes you kind of pissed off at a lot of those companies. So that's something that I went through last year. I'm not really struggling with that right now. I'm still looking for work. I'm still looking for my first career job. But I'm not like bitter towards any company specifically. I guess I've calmed down a little bit instead of just going crazy thinking I gotta find a job. Now I'm thinking, I'm just gonna apply to the jobs that I'm gonna be more selective, I guess. And so that's something I've been working on. Let's see. Atlanta is an interesting city. I like it. I like, the diversity of the environments. You have an urban area, you have suburban areas, you have a lot of nature, a lot of parks, and you have a lot of different cultures in this city. Um, what I don't like about it is that the people here um, seem to be a little delusional of like what reality is and what every not reality is. I mean, a lot of people here think that they are living out some reality show and that everyone else cares about watching it. I mean, it's like Twitter. When Twitter first came out, everybody was trying to, tell everyone every single thought that entered your head. And if you followed more than 10 people, then you had like 1,000 people's thoughts constantly updating on your Twitter, and you're like, oh my god, I don't want to know everything you think about. And I feel like in Atlanta, a lot of people are living their lives in such a way as if they're on television. And it's like, why don't you let your hair down? Why don't you just be yourself? You know, why are you trying to look your best and be your best all the time and never show any aspect of your humanity? And maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, but it seems like a lot of people here are trying to climb up some kind of social ladder that they'll never reach the top of. I mean, there's 6 million people here. You can't possibly make it to the top. I mean, you really can't. So stop trying. It looks really bad. And it's aggravating because I'm just trying to find some real good down-to-earth people, and I've had a problem doing that. You know, there's a lot of cliques here. A lot of people are judgmental. A lot of people are superficial, shallow. I mean, I really hope that I'm wrong about the people in the city, but the people I've come into contact with, not all of them. So if you're seeing this video and you're like, oh, there's Drew, and he's talking about me, I'm not talking about you if you're, you know, not what I'm describing. But I mean, it's just exhausting. I've been here for almost 3 years. I've gone through like dozens of circles of friends. And did I leave those friendships? No. It's like once you're with a circle for like 3 months, it's like, oh, we're tired of you, next. And I'm like, I've been investing my time and my friendship and my generosity into this relationship and these relationships, and I'm not a commodity that you get tired of. You know, I think I'm a pretty genuine guy. I think I'm down to earth, I'm nice, I'm educated, I have a huge heart. I'll do anything for anybody just because that's who I am. So, whatever. What else? Dating in Atlanta. It's something that doesn't exist, apparently. A lot of my friends in this city are, you know, talking about how much they hate it here because you can't find a boyfriend, you can't date. The gay community is very just, I don't know how to describe it. And maybe it's like that in every other city, but I've had several friends that have moved away and said it's so much better in some other city. And they're like, people actually date here. And I'm like, wow, it sounds great, you know, I would like to date. Match.com, it's a joke, don't waste your money, because Match.com matches you on gender. So if you're a boy, they're gonna match you with every girl. And if you're a gay boy, they're gonna match you with every other gay boy. There's really no match feature of Match.com. They're just like, oh, you have a vagina, you have a penis, oh, y'all look like a great match. It's like when it's any gay guy who's had this experience, when you're just meeting some girl and you're like, oh, this girl's really cool, and she's like, oh my god, I know this gay guy and y'all would be like perfect, oh my god, y'all would be perfect. And then they try to set you up with him and you're like, bleh. And it's like, just because we're both gay doesn't mean we are gonna be attracted to each other. Just because you know someone else on earth who's also homosexual does not mean that's someone that I should get to know. But anyway, that's kind of like how Match.com is. They just match you on gender and on sexual orientation. So it's a huge waste of time. And even though I'm saying this, I did sign up for it again because at the end of my 1-year subscription, I did meet someone and we did date for a month. It didn't work out, didn't really go anywhere. But I thought to myself, well, maybe I'll meet someone else. I don't know. But anyway, I'm probably not going to sign up for it ever again just because I just need to start meeting people out and about instead of online. Anyway, I don't really know what else to talk about. My 10 minutes is about to be up, so comment, ask me questions, let me know what you think I should talk about. Okay. Till next time.